Hello, everybody. Welcome back to As We Speak. So many of us parents are in the throes of end of year exam stress with our elder kids, some of them doing full year's curriculum exams for the first time. And finally, we're also vaccinating our children here in Dubai, but especially the teenagers between 13 and 15, 12 and 15, sorry. Wrapping up, exam stress, vaccinations, and I just wanted to share some tips that I'm using at home to help, my kids study better. Do you remember those little things we used to make called timetables? I can't even remember seeing one on my son's desk because I don't really think that they know how to make those. And I'm trying to remember who taught me to make timetables. Was it my mom? Was it my teachers? I don't know, but it was such a standard thing we had when we were growing up. So I've been trying to make timetables with my kids, meaning, come home 4:30 to 5:30. Maybe I'm going to do some math, 5:30 to 6:30. Play outside, play a video game, play my guitar, do whatever it is that I like, just to give them some structure for the day. And, they may not follow it, but I think it's just a good process to start so that when they do really need to start following, time-bound routines and do need that structure, that it's there for them. Finally, learning strategies as well. Like for me, these amazing things called index cards, they used to work like a charm, and post-it notes, for things that I didn't remember, words that I didn't remember, notes, note-taking. These things are great for notes because how long can one keep cramming through thick textbooks or, just surfing the infinite online web for resources? This is great to take short notes, highlight them, and then always go back to them, the night before the exam, the morning before the exam, if you need to, just a little brush up. And of course, using highlighters and markers, that really helps. There's a direct connection between the color and your memory, and it just works. I think another really important thing I find these days is the need to take breaks, especially because the kids are online all the time. So what I try to do is 50 minutes of work and then a 10-minute break. And then that 10-minute break literally means let's leave the computer, let's leave every screen, go for a walk, jump in the pool if you have one in your compound, go into the ocean if you're near one. Just literally release or listen to music, do whatever it is for 10 minutes, come back, and then sort of you're a bit refreshed to study again. Watching funny snippets always helps. We watch a lot of really silly things. For me, I love watching Ellen, for example. My kids like watching funny TikTok videos, and I allow it every once in a while when I feel like they need it. And then there's that real stress relief, which sometimes equates to really loud, unbearable music. In my house, sometimes we'll do a lot of karaoke and just, right now my teen is into rock and heavy metal, so you can imagine how that comes out. But, just to make it fun. Finally, something that we all were deprived of at some point during exam taking, but which I realize now with hindsight is sleep. Make sure that they get enough sleep, devices off at a certain time, a decent bedtime routine, just to kind of, bring all that preparation together and have a relaxed mindset before you sit that exam, But I think, guys, with all of this, what I do remember is that I myself was also a teen at some point. I did have the timetables. I didn't always follow them. I did wake up in the middle of the night or early in the morning to cram for my board exams. We've all done it. And I think as parents, we all have to recognize that our kids are going to do the same. It's kind of a really hard realization because you're like, oh, I don't want them to make the same mistakes. But that's the main thing. The only way they are going to learn is to make the mistakes and is to fall and fail. And it's better that they do that now while they're in school than when they do it in real life when we might not be around. So, really recognizing that. And finally, I think, I keep saying to my son, leave the distractions, don't make the silly mistakes. But I think it can be flipped and say, honor yourself. All our kids are born with incredible abilities and incredible brains. They're all gifted in some way or the other. So just to say to them, do justice to your natural gifts, do justice to what you know is intrinsic to you, and do justice to the best of your ability, and just go get them. So good luck, everybody. Good luck with all the exams. Good luck with the end of the year. I know I can't wait for a great summer. And good luck to the kids. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Bye. See you next week.